Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clock Master. I'm here with my wife,
Shannon, aka Cosmic Things.
and we're here to check out
The Mandalorian, Season 3, Episode 6? Yeah.
episode 6.
I don't know what the title is.
If they're following the previous 2 seasons, we only have 2 more episodes left. There's 8 episodes.
Is there really? It feels so like nothing happened.
No, there's 8 episodes per season. I've checked. If anything, we might actually only get 7 episodes. So this might be.
Please no.
I think we're actually might only be getting 7.
No, 8.
Yeah, we're getting 8. So 2 more episodes, and that's it for season 3, and then another 2 years.
It felt so short.
Yep.
We gotta go through some serious development in these last couple.
No, I mean,
episodes.
look, that's fine. They're taking their absolute time with this.
Yeah.
We don't want too much happening all at once. You know?
But it feels like nothing happened.
I mean, a lot happened if you think about it. Like, it's all one big progression, because I think the way we be looking at like shows, we always look at it as like, and not just we, but like I feel like just people in general look at series as like this, you know, either big intro for the first season, and I mean for the first episode, or a small and then a gradual build up to a big finale. And that's usually the pattern that a lot of shows follow, and Mando had that for 1 and 2. However, at this point, I feel like they're really just doing gradual storytelling, because I'm liking the pace that they're moving. Obviously, I want more because I just want more. Like, I'm with you. Like, I want more. It does feel like it's short, but if you really think about it, like it was this ongoing story where Mando had this big development of taking his helmet off at the end of season 2. Not knowing what's going to happen with that. You know, he broke this big part of his religion that changed everything, and we were left to wonder what the heck was going to happen with that. And then, you know, Grogu was off with Luke,
Right.
and like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah.
And then we get season 2.5 in Boba. We get season 2.5, where we get like two or 3 episodes of Mando content. Interesting choice. But anyways.
They didn't do a good job making it a show about Boba.
No, because all I remember is that. But then we have that where we get the revelation of like, okay, well, you are no longer part of the Creed. So it's continuing the story from what happened in season 2, and then we get to continue. Okay.
So what show's coming out next to have Mando season 3.5?
Yeah, right. Yeah, what show? Maybe Ahsoka? I don't know. Maybe they might do something with Mando and Ahsoka. Maybe he has to ask a Jedi-related question. You know? But anyway, like, you see this gradual, like, growth. So now, at the beginning of the season, is more of, like, here's where we left off kind of thing, rather than
just kind of picking up. Continuing.
So, if you think about it, a lot really did happen in this season alone as itself, though, because, like, the man went to Mandalore, fought some Imperials with Bo-Katan, went to the mines of Mandalore, got captured, literally had to get rescued twice, went into the living waters, got the living waters, and then had to find a new house. And not even just had to find a new house, he came in saving the day, had to rescue Paz Vizsla's son. You know, so a lot really did happen. Grogu got some training. We got a good flashback of Grogu,
I guess.
and you know what happened to him. And Ahmed Best came in, and you know, now they had to help liberate Navarro, and so a lot happened. Really, it just feels short because it is 8 episodes, and it's not like you know, like a nice 10 or 14 episode season or something.
It feels so short.
It does. It didn't feel like no time happened at all. But if you really look at everything that happened in the season, it was a lot.
They're sticking to their 8 episodes, so
yeah.
You know, obviously it's been working out for them so far. They were able to tell a good story in those episodes, so yes, just keeping up the pace.
Look, you can just be like me and just rewatch all the seasons over again, over and over and over again, and just watch it as one big long thing.
Yeah.
You know, and just put a new perspective.
Yeah, I guess.
See the progression.
Anyway, the intro's way too long.
Yeah, we do that. We tend to do that. But anyways, if you hadn't already skipped, thank you so much for watching this intro. Let's just get right into it. I think a lot of people, not a lot of people, but a few people like the the pre-reaction discussions.
Yeah.
Some do, and then someone's like, "Yo, what the freaking reaction? Huh? He talked too much." And then
Yeah, there's some people that comment like that they stay for it.
I literally, sorry, I didn't mean to think. I literally like forgot to say this the other day. I have to find that video. But someone literally commented, right? We can't win, y'all. Someone literally commented, "You don't talk enough. Not a reaction video. Unsubscribing."
What?
I say you're
Okay, can we have a debate in the comments? Do we talk too much or not enough?
or not enough,
That is the question here.
or just enough.
Yeah.
Because
Need to make that a poll, bro.
someone literally said you didn't speak enough. Too quiet. Not a reaction video. Unsubscribing.
That's so funny. The irony.
What?
That's so funny.
All right, let's get right into it. Talk about it as you normally do. Get into it. Talk about it as you normally do. Let's get into it now.
Making their way through the galaxy as mercenaries.
I am going to Mandalore.
And that's who messed up everything in the last episode. Remember the last episode? They trying to blame the Moff Gideon's escape on the Mandalorians.
Yeah.
Remove your helmet.
Yeah, that was trippy, bro.
Yeah.
Strayed from the way.
So what's funny, I think that someone has a full timeline already, a canon timeline for Bo-Katan. And I don't want to look at it, because, like, what if she just ends up in some ditch alone?
Right.
And I'm like, well, freak, it just makes this whole thing irrelevant.
Yeah.
So I'm not looking at it. The Quarren. What's up, bandit chiefs? I'm not even feeding him like a fish, bro.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they get more of their sustainability in water. So, you know, it's probably a privilege only captains can get. To be in the water.
We are not Imperial either. We are Mandalorian.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Too late to hire us.
Well, that'll do it.
This is an act of war. We have all suffered too much from war.
No, I didn't say anything about war. I know it was for love.
Ow.
My job is not to judge, but simply to complete the tasks.
We love each other.
Sorry.
Aww.
I want to bring you back home to your folks.
I can't go back to that wretched palace.
Don't make us damage your girlfriend's pretty little ship.
Can't destroy everything I've built for a childish fling.
Is that all this was to you?
That's not what I meant. But you need
Well.
to know.
Damn. Mercenaries for hire.
Well.
I mean, this is what, to be honest, though, this is not even as bad as what Din was doing, though. I mean, Din was a straight up bounty hunter,
Yeah.
killing people sometimes for money or credits if he
I
had
mean, it's
to.
the same thing.
It's basically the same thing Din
Yeah.
was doing in the first season. They gotta get by somehow. So back to the Quarren. Ooh, where is that?
Right.
Where we at? If it's your old folks, they're not gonna come back to you. They got money now. They got an Imperial ship and credits. Yeah, I don't know.
It took me a long time to assemble it. It's going to take some convincing to get them to join us.
A lot.
What they're here for.
A whole
This
lot.
planet isn't on the New Republic registry.
Engaging automated guidance.
Oh.
Bruh.
Oh, nah, not them taking over the ship though.
What happened?
I guess we're going for a ride.
They're looking lit over here though.
Right. It's kind of
It's
nice.
looking mad lit over here. Looking like some type of expo center or something.
Right.
Too
Out here
bad.
looking like an Epcot ball.
right. Too bad the First Order most likely destroys this place.
Yeah.
Or contracts it for. They had to give RTD to C3PO like relationship.
They always do.
It's interesting. The all black and the white is a nice
Contrast.
contrast.
Yeah.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I mean, why do they have Imperial ships? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do not attempt to leave the vehicle. This is not a request.
Hey, yo.
Bro, hey, yo, what? What is this place?
So sus.
Bro, this place got too much advanced technology. They gotta be careful.
That's scary.
Yeah, they gotta be careful, because... Yeah, they gotta be careful.
This place looked like a whole cult.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
What? What in the humor is this?
Is that Jack Black and Lizzo?
Mandalorian.
Is it?
I hope you like secretions. Take a little sip.
It is.
What are they doing here?
Wait a minute, didn't we see that picture from something earlier?
Did we?
Yeah, I remember seeing that hair on Lizzo.
Oh, I don't know.
It was once
Yeah, we saw this somehow.
planning officer during the war.
Well.
And thanks to the New Republic amnesty program, I was able to help rebuild Plaza 15.
We
fell in love. We fell in love. We did fall in love.
It's Jack Black of all people.
Right.
Please show our guests the view.
What's the sus about this view?
Right.
Problem.
Deleted task stacks.
Then it got worse.
Traffic.
I just realized that's part of her outfit.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
It was really cool.
Assault?
What?
Respectfully, what does this have to do with us? You want us to eliminate your droid problem?
Exactly. I knew you would help us.
Hold on there, Your Majesty. We didn't agree to help
Please,
you.
Right.
Increase your grace.
I am not a mercenary.
Apologies if that is the impression I gave. What I intended to convey is that I would hope that this excursion would be viewed as an act of diplomacy.
What do you think?
You had me at battle droids.
Of captured Imperial robotics scheduled to be
Is that who I think it is?
at
Bro, that's the doc, man.
droids
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
What is this episode?
Right. Hey, yo. Bro, me.
Honestly, think.
and others.
That's Doc, man.
What is this episode?
Also, Uncle Fester.
Why is everyone here?
Right. I heard the voice and I'm like, that's the Doc. Ooh.
Turn them off.
What? It's built into the system.
Then turn them off.
The AI. The robot.
Voted against any interest
Oh.
in droid services. Citizens are no longer required to work.
This is humor.
This is humor.
Recreation, the arts.
Ugnaughts.
Ugnaughts.
Oh, God.
Alright, what other cameo are we getting now?
Yes. Into the next carrier.
Mandalorian Din Djarin, friend of Ugnaught Queel. You will answer our questions and help us with our task. I have spoken.
He knows how to speak to them.
Yeah.
We will investigate the dangerous incidents. We would appreciate your help.
He knows how to speak to them. They're very formal
Yeah.
in how they handle things. All about business.
And I have spoken.
I have spoken. When you're done, you're done. You ain't got nothing else to say. Yeah, he knows how to speak to them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll pause real quick. I didn't want to talk over them. I always pause. I'm so sorry. A quick thing. Like I remember just from like watching season 1, like not too long before watching this, that like Khalil got mad pressed when Kara was like basically accusing him of like not knowing what it's like to be in servitude and like accusing his life, basically accusing him of like wrongdoing and being suspicious and stuff, and he was mad tight, and he was just like he was going off. So this one that alone, like this one that it shows like they don't like to be insulted because they're very honorable people and they stand by what they do. So it's like if I do something, like that's it. I'm not gonna, like, if I'm wrong, but like don't try to tell me otherwise, because you know, small thing, but yeah. They're looking like Cylons.
I haven't seen battle droids since the Clone Wars.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
Get ready. Yep.
That'll do
Yep.
it.
That's it.
They're reprogrammed and recertified, then this shouldn't have happened.
They shouldn't be trying to run away.
Exactly. You only run away if you know you did wrong.
Right? Oh, nah.
Mm-mm.
Ooh. Bro, use your jetpacks. I mean, they gotta conserve their fuel.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he actually let Grogu stay with them. I mean, Grogu can handle himself for the most part. Bro, that droid booking it, bro.
Right.
It's almost like they have a personality. Oh! It's a pretty cool city, though.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder if people put stuff into it.
Yeah.
I found a spark pad. And there's an address.
Time to go on a venture.
You see, the droids are starting to rebel.
Yeah.
Yeah, them droids be getting lit, bro.
You gotta do something with their downtime.
Bro, they going crazy. The thought of droids enjoying recreation is not something that I would even think is possible. I mean, they do have personalities and needs and desires.
I see Chopper in a bar.
Oh, wait, Chopper would totally be in a bar. R2-D2 would be there, but he'd be serving the drinks.
Yeah.
I'll yank your memory circuit and dissect it back at the lab.
Okay, bad cop.
Good cop, bad cop. But he also just... He has a personal thing with his droid, so he just doesn't trust them.
Yeah.
There are concerns among my customers that we will be replaced.
By what?
Humans. Most of us have been refurbished and reprogrammed.
That's satisfying.
Right.
Vibed from the same batch of Nepenthe.
So we gotta figure out who
The latest malfunctioning droid.
who put the wrong Nebenthe in there.
Yeah.
This stuff is very cool, by the way. I'm really liking all this. Like,
Yeah.
little
It's kind of a
things.
mystery.
It's
kind of a mystery.
Yeah. Golly.
They're actually nanodroids.
Ooh.
Androids get into the Nepenthe.
That's the question.
Is there a name?
Our head of security,
Mmm.
Commissioner Hellgate.
Mmm.
Yeah. Kind of figured he was gonna be sus. He was talking weird.
He's probably tired of the people being lazy.
Yeah, he probably wants to decommission all the droids.
Yeah.
Planet's docile workforce back into battle droids and unleash them upon the unsuspecting citizens of Plaisir.
Bro, it'd be your own.
Right.
We do it. Count Dooku was a visionary. He was cut short in his prime by the Jedi forces.
Well, that'll do it.
Politics.
Yeah. At least it didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grogu was just vibing.
Right. He's having the time of his life right now.
That's... Grogu cheating.
Yeah.
I had a feeling you hated men.
I'm disappointed in you, Commissioner.
Perhaps someday I can earn such forgiveness from your grace.
Perhaps. As for now, you must live in exile.
You might have some allies he ain't giving up, though. But they found the cause. It's not their whole problem to just root out everything.
Right.
I grant knighthood.
Sir Grogu of Plaisir.
My lord, my lady.
My son.
My son. Sir Grogu.
You're their leader. They're going to
Was.
follow you.
Yeah.
Was.
They're more so follow Din with the darksaber.
They might follow Din.
Ex-Wolves is.
I know what she's gonna do.
What?
She's going to challenge Din for the darksaber. Because she said you have the darksaber, they'll only listen to you now. She's going to challenge Din. That's her plan.
Then I challenge you.
Okay, so maybe not Din, but challenge him. I knew a challenge was going to take place of some kind. Yeah, you can't back down. Oh!
Just
Take a seat. Bo, don't take this L, please.
No, she ain't going to.
We can't see this happen.
This is freaking Bo-Katan, man.
Din can't get involved, though.
Nah, he can't.
Knowing him, though, he might. He doesn't know their ways. Ooh, well, dang. You coming with me, boy? Dragging him. Take a seat.
Mm-hmm.
Take a seat. Y'all know how this works.
Are stronger together.
Y'all gotta stop fighting, bruh.
Seriously.
God, his zealot possesses the blade.
He is every bit the Mandalorian that they were.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly
Tell him what's up, Bo.
Probably more.
According to our ways.
Is she gonna surrender it? That's not how that works, though.
It's not a gift.
He's challenging her.
Yeah.
It was captured, and this blade was taken from me.
There's the loophole we talked about.
Rescued me and slayed my captor. She defeated the enemy that defeated me.
Yep, that should count. It's a loophole.
Would this blade then not belong to her?
Yep, that was the loophole everybody was talking about.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Nope.
It would.
Of course it would.
Yep.
She's the one that beat him. Technically, he got clapped by a little brain droid. Huh?
So now bow down to your ruler of Mandalore.
Right. It had to end back up to her.
Yes. It's been a long time coming, man.
Feels good, doesn't it? Yeah, did not need that blade.
He didn't want it.
He didn't want it either.
Go ahead, take it out. Take it for us.
There it is.
I know. Finally. Bryce
of course, Bryce Dallas Howard directed this episode. Of course, our queen, the rightful, the honorable Bryce Dallas Howard directed this episode. Dang straight. Dang straight. Dang straight. That's what everybody was talking. That's literally everybody was talking about, like, online. They were like, wait a minute. Then literally had the freaking darksaber taken from the person. I mean, from that one droid thing.
Yeah.
Right? It was a living being. It had like little fleshy organics, according to these droids.
Yeah.
And she clapped him.
Yeah. So
technically, right. I mean, because he lost it. Technically, that guy was the leader of Mandalore for like 2.5 seconds, right. and then now it's back to Bo.
As it should be.
As it should be in his rightful hands. What she should have done was say, because technically it doesn't matter if he decides to lose a fight, if he decides to throw the fight.
Right.
If a challenge was issued, right? Because she should have been like, okay, then I challenge you. And he's like, okay, I accept your challenge. Din's gonna fight, and if it gets to a point for him to yield, I yield. That's it. I yield.
Yeah.
I yield.
Yeah. Yeah.
They could have went down that way too.
Like, they gotta make it look good. I mean, they're Mandalorian.
Yeah, they gotta make it look good. You know, do a little show.
Yeah, but that just made it easier. A little loophole.
Yeah. Look.
He just kept that in the back of his head. He's like, I remember this.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah. But you see, this is good though, because like Bo, first of all, Queen Bryce Dallas Howard, the Queen of Star Wars.
All hits, no misses.
All hits, no misses. Okay? What's she doing? Staying out the way. Staying out the way, okay? Being clean. Alright? That's my new favorite meme now.
Staying out the way.
What you doing, man? Staying out the way. She's staying out the way. That's what's going on, okay? All hits, no misses. All 3 of her episodes. It'll be her 3rd episode she directed. Mm-hmm. All 3 of her episodes.
Yeah, they've all been great.
All been great.
Yeah.
Just give her movie. Let her just run all this, bro. Let her run all this.
Yeah.
Okay?
I feel like they've gotten their directors down now that they know who they like.
Man, her and Rick.
And Deborah.
Deborah isn't bad, but Obi-Wan had some misses, though.
I'm talking about for Mandalore.
Deborah's good, but Obi-Wan had some misses, and I don't know if it was clearly.
Talking about Mando.
Okay, Deborah's episode was great in season 1, but I will say, like, because going back to Obi-Wan, right? Briefly, I will literally cut myself short, like, off after this. I don't know if the problems with Obi-Wan came from her, from a directing standpoint, or if it was a creative disagreement.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was just more of like maybe Kathleen was like, no, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the execs have a say, have the final say. So I don't know if it was all Deborah's fault for why Obi-Wan was, for lack of a better term, mid in certain aspects. Because I saw a guy on YouTube who was like he's making a fan film of Obi-Wan with all the scenes from the episode, but he just reworked it and add better VFX to it. He was actually on the VFX team for the Mandalorian. So he has experience. And I saw a little trailer I'll show you after, and it was really good. And he actually made Obi-Wan seem so much better. But anyways, cutting myself off there, going back to Mandalorian. Bryce Dallas Howard, man. The queen, okay? The honorable. And it was a great episode. It wasn't, it was really nice, like, mystery.
Yeah.
I like a good mystery.
Yeah.
I like a good,
Like, it was a little more lighthearted in certain aspects, but it still had, like, the key elements of what they were going for.
Yeah.
It's like, trying to, talk to Bo's fleet, like, we're trying to get them back and, unite the Mandalorians, but it's still having, like, some aspects that kind of make it more entertaining.
Right. Grogu's now noble.
Cameos and...
Grogu's now a noble.
Yeah. Yeah, he has knighthood.
Right. He's a noble
foundling Jedi.
A noble foundling Jedi. What a person to be.
Everyone just loves Grogu.
Right, what a person to be. He's now an official foundling, so he's now part of the creed. Well, not officially, because he's officially a foundling, but he can't speak the creed yet.
Yeah.
But he will. Yeah. And also part Jedi, in terms of, like, he's been trained in some Jedi aspects, but he hasn't fully taken the Jedi path either. So I feel like Grogu's gonna be the exception of the the type of people that can kind of be, walk between worlds kind of thing.
Yeah, Grogu is just a Renaissance sim.
Yeah, he's a Renaissance. Grogu is Siri in The Witcher. Okay, yeah. Like, she can walk between worlds. She can go to the past and future.
Everything. Yeah.
Huh?
A little bit of everything.
All right, she's both a Witcher and a mage. She's everything. She's a thing. Whatever. So, gotta play Witcher 3, man. I think we could actually sit through Final Fantasy. You should do The Witcher, man. It's good. Anyway, sidebar. Going back to this. But yeah, no, it was really good to see all the cameos, all these high-profile people, man.
Lizzo, Jack Black. Like,
right, we got Dog up in here.
Right, what? Like, I was not expecting all these people to be here.
Right.
But I mean, cool.
Lizzo and Jack Black. Who would have thought, right?
Right.
Who would have thought?
Those two together.
Right. Who would have thought?
Never in a million years, but we're here.
Right.
It happened.
They're
married in Star Wars.
Right, they're married in Star Wars. That's pretty cool, man.
Right.
That's pretty cool. Lizzo agent really working for her. Okay. Right. We get you an acting gig to appear in The Mandalorian. Nice.
He's like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And then we got freaking Meg Thee Stallion on She-Hulk.
Right. Every one is bringing so many cameos now.
But it's funny now because Meg Thee Stallion is now officially canon to the MCU.
She was just playing herself.
Like, she's literally canon in the MCU now, and so is Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
They're now officially canon. Themselves are now officially canon in the MCU.
So funny. But yeah.
Hey, we're technically canon in The Mandalorian too. We were used in the promo.
We were using
the promo for season 3. Us and a few other reactors were used in the promo. So, but yeah, no. Well, sidebar. Unlike some other reactors though, who are actually canon in the CW, like Blind Wave and Married to the Real, are actually canon in Legends of Tomorrow. I think there's actually a scene with them, like their reactions being played on the TV.
Oh, really?
In the episode, yeah.
That's cool.
Them reacting to Legends of Tomorrow. So they're actually canon in the CW verse now, in the Arrowverse. They're canon. That was really cool.
Dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, man, great episode. Loved it. And
yeah, it's great.
Amazing. I mean, Bo. I mean, Katie. It's just Katie, man. The queen, Katie Sackle. Okay, the queen, Katie Sackle. Queen. I love Katie. She's the best. And
I mean, she is queen now. So.
She is queen. She is ruler. Man. So the thing is now is like another thing that's really cool. I want to talk about is them blending the cultures. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of like a Way of Water situation where like the forest people and then the water people were like, we are not the same. Yeah, we have to like we are not the same. Like we are of the same species. We have similar things, but like you come from a different world, and so do we.
Right. It's learning how to coexist.
And the thing is, they coexist, right? Mm-hmm. But then, like, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was gonna say develop into like a togetherness and family kind of.
To add to that, the coexisting, but also just being able to be like, because the thing is, like, they are working together, but then like, there's always gonna be like little like spats of people in between that just don't agree with each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they fight each other, and then obviously, spoilers for Way of Water. If you didn't watch it, there's always been some conflict with some of the kids. You know, so just because they come together doesn't mean, you know, like, it doesn't mean some random person, when they see them walk in, they might just be like, apostate. Like, there's going to be that one random person, and then, you know, it's going to take Bo and the armor to be like, guys, we're not here for all that.
Yeah.
Like, we're here to work together. We're not doing this.
Yeah.
You know? Like, there's going to be one or two people, and it's going to be, oh, you're not even Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. It's going to happen, especially if they, like, bring in more Mandalorians that they don't even know. Mm-hmm.
But this is gonna cause conflict now, because now the New Republic is gonna be at war with the Mandalorians.
Yeah. Because
those people most likely freed Moff Gideon as a bounty. They were probably hired to do that, and then the New Republic is gonna come to Navarro like,
yo, what the freak?
What's going on?
Yeah, like,
why you free this guy? Now we got a problem.
Right. It's like, bro, it wasn't us. We're like, well, you're a Mandalorian. I don't know about any other Mandalorians, so. But yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Because they showed that. So, obviously it has something to do with them.
Yeah.
It's either that or in their quest for taking over, you know, equipment and stuff, they probably, you know, freed him in the process. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it was just kind of cool just seeing, like, the armorer basically letting Bo into their world. She took the creed in her own way, and she bathed in the living water. So by their standards, she belongs to the creed.
Yeah, it's just really interesting how the armorer developed, and is like, well, Bo walks both ways.
Yeah, and she was saying that how, look, only a few can do this, because you saw a mythosar. Mm-hmm. She saw a mythosar, and it only showed itself to select people.
Yeah,
she's like, well, I got no choice. It's just like, it's like freaking Neo or the Sun Summoner or something.
Yeah,
like, okay,
it's like, I have no choice, but like,
we gotta follow.
Right. So it's like, there's no proof or anything, but
right. But in their, you know, she doesn't think Bo would lie about that, because she doesn't understand.
It's a very specific thing.
Yeah, she doesn't understand. Like, Bo doesn't understand what the mythosar means to the armorers and their ancient ways. Mm-hmm. She doesn't understand what it means. But I think that's why she believes her, because she would have been like, oh, if she knew what it truly meant, she would have been like, I saw the mythosar.
Yeah,
I have to lead you guys. Yeah, she was like, I have to lead you guys. She would obviously come in with energy, like, I saw the mythosar.
Right.
But she had no malicious intent. She's like, what if I saw a mythosar? But I saw one. Then you're considered lucky. So the armor is like, so she saw a mythosar, but she still isn't trying to take over. She's still like just following orders and, you know, working as a group. Maybe she is the one.
Yeah.
Maybe she is the one that could lead us.
The one to rule them all.
The one to rule them all. So, like, maybe she's the Ring of Power. Like, she's the Mando of power. So
yeah, no, she pretty much is.
So the armorer saw that and was like, okay, that means a lot now.
Yeah, that's like a big sign.
That's a big sign for the ancient religion. So she's like, all right.
She has that, and then other Mandalorians respect the darksaber.
They respect the darksaber more. They're more of a pragmatic kind of like.
Yeah. So now you got.
Both sides.
It's all loading up here.
Right. She saw the mythosar, so she got the mysticism enough to get support from the armorer.
And then a lot of people, if they don't know either, which they most likely know either, they still know her as Bo.
They know it's, princess, the royalty.
Yeah.
Know
her family ruled Mandalore.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got like 3 different fronts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which one you want?
Right. And she, I'm trying to say, you have the people who follow the ancient way. Mm-hmm. And then the people who are like, nah, man, we got to see that bread. We got to see the proof. Like, darksaber or nothing. Like, we answer with this. All right. So
yeah.
They got the symbol they needed to follow her. And the armorer and the religious folk got their spiritual confirmation for all of this. Yeah. So it now comes down to, okay, now let's blend the cultures and let's run this.
Let's, revive Mandalore.
Let's revive our community. Let's revive our people. Yeah. And he even said there that we can petition to have Mandalore be recognized as a sovereign thing. Even though it's not a planet, they could have their own, sovereign recognition on Navarro. Like there's like, I don't know. Think about like the Vatican, like it's its own place.
But they could also just, slowly revamp Mandalore.
They could also do that too, but that could take it's a whole planet, bro. Like that's gonna take.
You got droids.
They got droids, but it's still a whole planet. They gotta
Yeah, but I mean, they could just, like Navarro, just start with the city.
They could just start with the city, absolutely.
The main city in Mandalore.
It could be a thing in like in the Dragon Prince, spoilers for any random, maybe very few people that are watching that show and didn't catch up. But it could be like the Dragon Prince where the queen of the Sun Elves, the Sunfire Elves, was like, you know what? We can start with this camp. This is just us, but this here is going to help the generations later on.
Yeah, exactly.
So it could be a thing where definitely they may have they could like rehabilitate a city and just everybody find a way to just kind of work in there.
I mean, they are
and
really
invest into the future.
They're trying to secure a home for Mandalorians.
The future generations of the Mandalorians. Yeah.
They want to bring Mandalore back to its glory.
But I don't know if they're actually going to try to take back Mandalore as a planet, though.
We don't know, because it is still livable. It's breathable.
It's breathable, but we don't know because you have to also keep in mind, though. Like, I understand where you're going, but I think you have to keep in mind that, like, it was crystallized. Like, half of their environment, like, they need, like, proper soil and things to grow food that they can eat.
I didn't say it was going to be easy.
Yeah, I'm just saying, so it's not some place that they can move in right now.
You live on Navarro, you go back and forth.
They could do that, too. It's just that it's something that can take generation. Yeah, it is, but it can take...
Look, that's not their home. That's their temporary home. Mandalore is their home. Their goal has been to restore Mandalore.
But Mandalore isn't a place, it's a people. Just like with
yes.
Just like with Asgard. Like they could find some vacant planet and be like, yeah, let's go make this place Asgard. Why do that when you can just go to a place that already has a sustainable, environment and you can like live off the land and be like, you know what, our people are here, let's make this new Asgard and make the best of it and actually make it a sovereign nation too, which is what they did in the MCU. Like they made that place, like you saw what name's dropping me now, we just watched it, Valkyrie.
Yeah.
You saw what Valkyrie did with it. Like she made it a working civilization now.
Yeah.
So like I understand where you're going with it, but my thought process is like, why spend eons? I wouldn't say eons, but why spend maybe the next 100 years trying to rebuild a planet when you can just take a good portion of a planet now that's already livable and make a thriving society? They're already dwindling as it is. And like when you go back to Mandalore now, like you not only have to find, because you saw where Din was walking, the whole surface was crystallized. They gotta find soil, it can take like generations to terraform the area again. So like that, your plan I think is good. It's just more of like a why do that when you can just take a place that already has, you know, good neighbors, you got a good flow of livestock you can live off of, there's plants, you don't have to do much terraforming.
I can also see them being like, oh, this is only borrowed land. That
too, absolutely. I mean, we will have to see which way they go. I mean, I don't think what you're saying is impossible or that it can't happen. It's just that I'm thinking of like, this is a whole planet that was sieged, you know? But then again, there might be, I don't know, there might be another part.
Destroyed.
Not destroyed, no. But there might be another part of the planet, maybe on the underbelly, that might be good. You know, like maybe, because it seems that like the Empire only really attacked the main city where all the people, you know, seem to be living the most, where all of their ores were, where their mines were, taking all the Beskar. That seems like they just kind of hyper focused on that and left the planet alone. So because what Bo said does support your theory though about like, because Bo said, you know, I wonder what else survived. Exactly. There might be another, like, this could support your theory. There could be another part of the planet that was completely untouched by the Empire. Mm-hmm. And maybe they just forget about that one small part of it and then go to the other planet. Because, I mean, it does take, well, I don't see the Empire wasting time trying to destroy, you know, resources trying to destroy a planet that way when they could have just used the Death Star. Yeah. like what they had in the first place. Yeah. You know, why not?
Basically, we just have to see where it's going, what they decide to do with it, because it could go either way.
Oh, this is a sidebar. This is after. Yeah, I'm tripping. This is after the Death Star was destroyed. Yeah. Yeah. So no, I'm just saying this is good to talk about these things because it's good theories. Because I think like what you're saying, because I'm trying to think from the perspective of the Mandalore of the Empire, right? Like, because I'm now destroying my previous statement by saying this. It doesn't make sense because I remember I was saying how the whole is a whole planet, right? It doesn't make sense for the Empire to go individually with Star Destroyers and just destroy bits and pieces of the land when they can just hyper focus on one area. If they just wanted to get rid of the planet, why not destroy it with the Death Star? Yeah. You know? So I'm now basically destroying what I was saying before and now supporting what you're saying because they focused on one area, a whole other side could be okay. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll see what they do.
I could see it going either way, them even just finding another place and claiming it as home. But yeah. We'll see what
they go with. I have no idea what happened to Mandalore in the end of it all. But at least at this point, the physical planet is still there. Mm-hmm. And you can go to it and it's breathable and livable. Yeah. So why not try to find an area on your own planet, your own hood to be okay?
I think that there's at least something that's sustainable is because there are other living things on the planet still. How would they be surviving all this time if there wasn't resources?
I mean, but you also got to think too that like not all species eat the same things. Not all species can live off the same things.
I know that. But if all of them are eating different things, where are they getting those things?
It's a good question, but like, I don't know, maybe those cave people just ate granite. Like, I don't know, maybe their teeth are so strong, they can just eat big rocks and just chomp it down like it's butter.
Yeah, but it seems like there's other living things, because obviously the mythosaur, and then
well, the mythosaur is a thing of legend.
Yes.
So it could have been a spiritual sign, or it could have been an actual thing.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
But it seems either way, there is something that has survived.
Yeah, absolutely.
What has it survived on?
I mean, and Bo, and this is what I'm saying. What Bo said a few episodes ago supports what you're trying to say, and with her saying that, like, you know, I wonder if they somehow survived. I wonder what else did. Exactly. So that they could very well try to go back to Mandalore. They very well could try. Yeah. You know, you could be absolutely right about that. So we'll see we will see what happens in the next couple episodes and see if they even get that far now. I have a feeling maybe the last episode it'll come to a point where I was like, okay, guys, we can't stay on Navarro because we're putting the people on Navarro in trouble.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Mandalore. Because they say it's time to reclaim Mandalore. So I don't know if they're talking about Mandalore as a people or Mandalore as a planet.
Yeah.
I don't think that's been clear. Unless it went over my head.
No, I don't think it's been clear either, because, you know, they say Mandalore as a planet, they say Mandalore as a people. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's gotta wait it out.
Yeah, we'll see. It does excite me for the future, though. I really want to know. I don't want to Google this. I really don't. I actually want to have some. I actually want to go into this not knowing anything.
What?
Because I don't know if Mandalore is still standing now. Where we're at. Because I'm really just thinking about post the Rise of Skywalker. Because I'm, you know, obviously this is a great time. It's good prequels and stuff. But, you know, did Mandalore end up thriving?
Yeah.
You know, like, did the Empire just leave them alone? I mean, did the First Order just leave them alone? I don't see that happening. It just concerns me. It just feels like all of this goes to waste because the First Order comes around and does the same thing the Empire does and destroys even more planets for less than nothing. For less than what the Empire did.
Yeah.
So it's like, they literally destroyed like a whole system of stars just to make a light show of it. They was savages, bro. They literally destroyed like 10 stars, bro. Yeah. just to do it.
Well,
just to make an example.
Well, we'll see if it even is a thing, because we don't even know if Mandalore is going to be reclaimed.
Yeah, we don't.
So.
But for now, we can just enjoy what we're getting.
Yeah.
And you'll go off of that.
Yeah.
And it's time for food. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching our reaction. I hope you enjoyed our conversation and this episode, a reaction to this episode. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Once again, thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you. Clockmaster and
Cosmic Banks.
Out.